Hi, I'm Larry Richardson and welcome to Zeniers.com Cooking. In this edition we're going to make a treat called guacamole. Now guacamole is very healthy for you in moderation. Why? Because it contains primarily avocados. And avocados are known for being on the fatty side, but it is a vegetable fat and it's also a type of fat that helps to cut cholesterol, which reduces the risk of stroke and heart attack. That said, guacamole is not something you want to eat with every meal. It's a treat. Now, when you make guacamole, the most important thing you can do is to find a good avocado. What makes a good avocado? It should be soft the whole way around. Now, typically, the avocado will be brown when it's ripe. You pick it up, you feel it. If it's soft the whole way around, it's going to be pretty tasty. If it's really smushy, it's probably rotten. And if it has spots that are smushy, it's probably rotten. And if it's too hard, you just won't be able to work with it. So try to find an avocado that's soft the whole way around. That's the secret to great guacamole. Now let's go make some. And here are the basic ingredients for our guacamole. Of course, we have our friend the avocado. We have a small sweet onion. We have 1 lime. We have Tabasco, salt, and cumin. Now cumin is an option. You don't have to use this if you don't want to, but it can give guacamole a little bit of a zing. So the first thing we're going to do is cut our onion. Now with a small onion, I'll use about half of this in the guacamole. That's just a little bit under 1/4 cup of very finely chopped onion. I like it really finely chopped because it keeps the smooth consistency of guacamole. Some people like their onions and their avocado a little bit on the chunky side. So that's totally up to your own taste, but I certainly like it this way. So I'm going to score the top of the onion. And again, it's really narrow swaths that I'm cutting. And I do it in both directions. So these are perpendicular lines that I'm cutting into the top, making very tiny squares. And once I've done that, I chop down the top. There we go, just under 1/4 cup of onion. And I put that all in this bowl. Now some people like their guacamole on the tart side. I really don't. So I'm only going to use half of this lime. And if you have a squeezer, use it. It's very easy. It makes it a quick job. If you don't, then just cut the lime into smaller pieces and squeeze them by hand. There we go. Next, I'm going to add some Tabasco sauce. Now, if you don't like your meals on the spicy side, you can skip the Tabasco sauce altogether. I like mine on the moderately spicy side, so I'll add about 1/4 teaspoon of Tabasco. There we go. Now I just had to dry that out. And salt, also 1/4 teaspoon. That's all in there. And the cumin, again, it's optional. I don't think I'm even going to add 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on top of this basic mix. So that's less than 1/4 teaspoon. And finally, we'll work with the avocado itself. And I like to cut it lengthwise. There we go. Discard the nut. And then kind of part this and hope that it all clumps out. Now if it doesn't slip out that easy, then you can use a spoon to scrape out the additional avocado out of the shell. This one seems to be coming out pretty good. Also, if it comes out that when you peel it, it's all brown, then you probably want to just cancel the avocado, cancel the guacamole altogether, because brown avocado is rotten avocado, and it makes horrible guacamole. I'm going to get this avocado off my fingers. And the next thing we're going to do is take our fork and mush it up. Now again, some people like their guacamole on the chunky side, so they wouldn't smush it up as much as I am. Consistency is all a matter of taste. In fact, this entire dish is a matter of taste. This will make about 2 servings of guacamole. So if you want to make 4, use 2 avocados and another quarter of an onion. The other point I want to make is that when you add the different spices, when you add the Tabasco and the cumin, be really conservative in the beginning, because you can always add more if you need to, but it's impossible to take it out of the mix. So be conservative, maybe take little tastes as you're going along, and make sure that it's coming out the way you like it. And there you have it. That is basic guacamole. And it's a delicious, nutritious treat that you should have occasionally. You can serve it on chips, you can serve it with tacos, any other kind of vegetable-based sandwiches, or just about anything that you like avocado on, you can also put guacamole on. So here you have it, a bowl of delicious and nutritious guacamole. It's a treat you can have occasionally, and it's actually good for you. If you want this recipe, please go to Zeniers.com and put in the word guacamole or recipe in the search window. You will find our recipe for this and a number of other healthy dishes there. So I'll see you on the next edition of Zeniers.com Cooking.